Hello there everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and hello to you especially, you know who you are. Boop, I shall boop your face hypothetically. Did I mention I'm Tessellating Hexagons, and did I definitely mention that this is Kirby's epic yarn? See, for a moment before I started recording, I thought maybe today's the day that I move on to Snowland, and ooh, how ironic, because this is the coolest day we've had for oh god, it's an auto-scroll. Less of you, thank you. I thought maybe I'd be able to move on to some cool levels on what is ironically the coolest day of the year so well, not the coolest day of the year, the coolest day of the season so far. Because beads that look vaguely like coconuts, well I want them, but also I want to up here because clearly the high road is always the better. Okay! So many excuse yous there. Kirby, stop being terrible and get out of the water. I mean, if we're going to be insulted by being forced onto the lower path, at least don't insult me by falling through the bottom of the universe. Pretty sure I told you to unwrap that. The beads that remind me of coconuts. Like, I know! I was up there. Excuse you. I don't trust these at all. See, all of a sudden, I'm rather wary that, oh, these bombs are going to have a ridiculously wide blast radius, even though I've been attacked by one, and there's... Okay, no, hold on. I will finish this rant in a moment, but how get? Oh, that's how get. Okay. Well, you had me worried for a second there. You see? What is that blast radius? Wow. That was ever so slightly clutch. Well, I see now why they call it Boom Boatyard, because there are these bombs that... Okay, realistically, I suppose it's a realistic blast radius, but still. Okay, did I do a good? Would I have died if I'd not... Oh, I got a 3 for once. I so seldom get 3 patches these days. I'm having so many thoughts at once, that none of them are sticking, and so we're having not a single coherent train of thought. Also, why was that so diagonal? I'm probably going to have needed that spike for something... Well, too bad. When you're up there, I would say how get, but this is how get. Oh, we have an entire actual boat. Please tell me that the boom has less boom now. The boom has less boom. Well, this area actually reminds me of, like, one of the Wario games. I think, I'm gonna go with the first Wario Land game, because that was an interesting thing, and hello there, friend. Okay, Treatland. Okay, well, it's because we've heard this particular track in, like, this is the 3rd level we've heard it in so far. I know there's probably stuff down there, and I don't see how you're supposed to get all those in a single run. I don't trust that wave, it looks like it's hiding something, but this game wouldn't do that, surely. Surely. If I just hide here, I'm probably gonna get death from above. I'm surprised it didn't tell me that all of those... Okay, that boat sank. How make? Cannot make. Cannot make. Could make? Made? Yes? Okay. Can't make. Cannot make. What the fuck? Well, at least we got some stuff out of it, but... How much stuff am I gonna end up missing in this level? Just because everything keeps exploding. It's like the dinosaurs all over again. All of my friends are dead. Have I ever told you the story of the lemon? There is no story of the lemon, so if I haven't, that's probably why. Less explosions, please, so rude. Of course, random equals funny, and that's why you love me. And is it just me, or is the 80, oh my god, in the top corner bigger than usual? Is this level just small? Ah, no! No! Less of this! So much less of this, still to play. You don't even get to be a Voo because you're being anal. You're being an arse cavity plown. Cavity plown. You know, like Gravity Falls, except absolutely nothing like Gravity Falls because cavity plown. Stop it! Stop blowing up all the things! I'm gonna have to remove you. Okay, we got all the things. I'm only at bronze. I'm probably not going to do very well with... But, okay, wow, okay. Huh. Well, I didn't even see what... Okay, this looks like the end of the level. I don't want to do this. Oh my goodness, that is not okay. You die, sir. Excuse you? I said you die, sir. Can I at least go... Oh my, wow. No. And you threw them off screen. Well, that's nice and polite. No! What are these blast radiuses? Forsooth! I just want my star back! I hate this level so much! Just because those blast radiuses are, well, realistic because they're unrealistic. You die now, and you didn't even give me my star back. I mean, we got back to the bronze. There is no way I'm getting a gold with just the 3. But still. Oh, of course. WoW game. Actually, fuck you? Like, that level legitimately pisses me off. What was I supposed to do? Thing is, it looks like I played badly, which means that I probably did, but I refuse to acknowledge that, because I was playing at least as well as I have been through the rest of this game so far. And you know what, Zeke, I think I will. Just for the therapy of it, because, like, it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I don't feel like I was playing any worse than I normally do. So I don't get it. I feel morally wronged by that level. And I'm going to have to do it again at some point, and I don't want to. Fossil Reef. Interesting combination. And where's the yellow submarine gone? Well, I'm just going to recover from this first, just by going back here. I might even do some bonus levels just for good measure, but I need some therapy after that. Though I may end up doing the level a second time, possibly in this episode, perhaps not, just to show the lower routes through the boats, which is probably where the patches are for the ending wheel. Hello there, friend. Are you going to make whoopee in my chandelier again? Why, thank you. I haven't decorated it. Maybe this is a sign that I should. Well, what do we have that is aesthetically pleasing? Kirby. You sit on there and be adorable. I thought you were going to go all Animal Crossing on me and say you can't decorate your house when you have a friend over. Well, I know for certain that I'm going to want that there. And you know what? If you've given up on this video because I stopped to take a decoration break halfway through, I don't blame you. But we are going to go. This is just me building my morals back up after being so thoroughly insulted by this nonsense. What can I conclude with? It's pretty. Feng shui and all that. And this is pretty also. I'll put that there. And you know what? I need something to round out the symmetry here. Last thing. You know what? This one is fucking adorable, so you can guard the door. There we go. Much happier. Now we can go and... Hello there, friend. You see? Every time I invite you over, Zeke, you do this. Anyway, I'll just meet you back in Waterland. I feel like I just can't get into the zone today. Because, like, that level has really... Like, This game isn't supposed to be hard. This is supposed to be children-friendly. That level was merciless. It's completely, like, ruined my vibe. It's ruined my mojo. It's sorely disheartened me, I'll say that much. So, we have a dolphin level. Was that by any means optional? I'd imagine probably not, because, like, oh my, oh my, oh my. I'm just thinking, at the end of this level, there's gonna be, there's gonna be like one of those metal, yes, clearly it's metal, wooden poles that Kirby needs to wrap around to de-transform, and if we're not in a transformation, we can't go through it. We'll just boop our heads against it, even though Kirby is still made of yarn, so we could still wrap around it, but no. So that's probably the game's where, okay, I don't like you, fish. You're probably instant damage no matter what I do. No, I'm sick of taking damage in this episode. I feel so wronged by that previous level. And yes, I'm probably going to bitch about it for the rest of this episode, which is probably going to make it completely unwatchable, which is okay because my content's unwatchable anyway, because most of my subscribers are here for Eurovision, and this decidedly isn't Eurovision. Ha ha ha! You see, this game is so good for your self-esteem. Anemone sofa. I would like to try it, but alas, I exist in the wrong plane of existence. Sort of like, how do you travel between dimensions? Well, you can move between at least 3 just by walking around. And then a 4th one just by existing, because woo, time and space. No. Go, I am not playing that game with your gordos. Which is Spanish for fat. Or the masculine version of fat, anyway. Like, a fat man. Like, you couldn't describe a woman as gordo, because she'd be gorda. But you wouldn't describe a woman as gorda, because that's rude. Blubbles. They blub. And they're bubbles. They're bubulous. No. I'm probably missing stuff down and to the left. And now I feel like I have to keep moving, otherwise Kirby's going to do something unexpected and launch off into a distance. Okay, why so up just then? Is this sea really that ancient, considering it's in a video game? And no, I'm not leaving out that bead. That last level, like I said, really did a number on my belief in self, which I could do without. I mean, I could do with belief in self. I could do without a lack of belief in self. Thank you, game. So I'm just gonna go through as many hoops as I can. Just like in real life, my success is determined on how well I can jump through hoops, regardless of my actual abilities. Am I just gonna throw shade at every possible conceivable juncture of the universe? Ah! I thought you were about to penalize me for running into enemies I couldn't possibly have seen coming. Well done, game. You really know how to flatter a guy. Ah, more of the death fish. No, none of you. No, I was still charging. I take personal exception to that. Like, you can't just say, oh, sorry, you ran out of charge when I hadn't run out of charge. You know what? I hate everything about this episode now. Because, like, I keep justifying why these mistakes keep happening. And it sounds like I'm just making pissy excuses for playing like absolute shit. And that's not my intention, it's just... I don't know why I'm not on top of my game, because the weather is adequate today. I don't have any excuse for not being on my game, it's just the game is being a game. It's probably absolutely insufferable to watch, and I should absolutely re-record it from the beginning, but that's not going to go any better, I'm sure. Can we at least... Kirby. Can we at least Kirby? Don't mind me while I go through a ring 4 times and only be acknowledged for it twice. No. No, less of you, you spiky fuck-fumps. 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 Please do. Just as long as I get a gold medal, I think I'll feel slightly better for the universe. And there's the end of the level. We have a gold. Kirby's bouncing like a useless. We got all the things. We got all the stuff. We got all of these. I paid no attention to when I hit the thing. It doesn't matter. I've got the gold regardless. So... yeah, I can live with that. Just... I'm gonna go back and do Bastard Boatyard again, but take all the lower routes, and I may just play, like, have that be sped up in post. I might talk over it, I don't know. But you'll be able to see in relative fast motion what the lower routes are like, and if that's any more profitable for me, so please wish me luck, because I don't want to do that level again, but I'm forcing myself to because gold. Nothing but gold. Go-ald. Except there's no A in gold. It's like DuckTales, a TV series, Gold Fever. I will see you in a moment. Well, I would ask, was that really so hard? But I mean, with me commentating over it, and me not being in the best place mentally to be commentating and also playing a game and being skillful at both at the same time, and also that being a hard level and going for all the treasures and all the, well, I would say all the beads being on the lower levels, but like the more lucrative paths were on the lower levels, and you can't do the lower levels and get all the treasures in one clean run. I'd say I think that run may have redeemed me ever so slightly. So to celebrate, we're fucking off back to Quilty Square. So, you thought this was going to be an engaging episode full of progress? Well, I mean, you're not completely wrong, but are there any hide-and-seek missions? I don't remember. I will check, and then you will see me checking. It would appear that there is. Dino Jungle, apparently. I don't remember this existing. Oh, wait, no, hang on, yeah, it's because Zeke has a whole load of hide-and-seek missions. Well, fine. We will have another round of hide-and-seek and seek and seek and seek. which may or may not have been one Zeke too many. That almost sounds like, you know, I'm not going to say what that sounds like because it's kind of not politically correct, but it's a joke about a certain country's immigration policies. Anyway, Zeke, I see you there, shaking that tail of your balloon self. And I see you down there too, hiding underneath a dinosaur. Sour. It does tickle me somewhat. Excuse you, I'm on a time limit, you unhelpful hark. I am somewhat tickled that Tyrannosaurus Rex literally means Tyrant Lizard King in Latin. Or, well, that's where the name came from anyway. So it's kind of rude and presumptuous of Chihuahua. Excuse you. So we've been abandoned. Oh, hello, friend. We've not been abandoned. You may go. Yeah. Because that's what you say when mushing a dinosaur. Because mush. Because mush. Of course, you'd be just a bit too low. Hold on there, friend. Okay, I can't believe I pulled that back, but I pulled it back. Because, of course, Zeke would be hiding just low enough that you can't just stand on the platform and whip him. You have to take risk. And you're there. You can't sting me, bee. It's too late for the bees. It's too late for the bees. Don't mind me getting some beads just after the curtain closes, even though they don't count. Yeah, that's the one irritating thing with these bonus levels. Beads stop counting after you meet the required goal for beating a level. That is adorable! So cute! But, yeah, it doesn't add beads. Like, I collected beads after I found the 5th Zeke. Those aren't added to your total. Same goes for Beatrix's levels. Once you get however many hundred that she wants, anything you collect after that stops counting. Which is rude. Not the best place for grinding for beads, though it sort of is. And we're in the adorable level again, and you know what? My heart needs this kind of therapy after the day I've had. Also, Kirby turning into a tank there, because he does that when you pull things from below. Teehee. But this level's too cute for such jokery. And jiggery-pokery. Zeke, where are all of you? I've seen none of you so far. What'll do now is not the time. Oh good. More of this. This time I cannot kill any of you. I could do a pacifist run on this level, he says, after having already killed several people. And, excuse you, I didn't double tap. You see, we've had this problem before. So I see Zeke there, but there's this, which I could have checked when I was... Good thing I didn't go up here when I first played this level, otherwise I wouldn't have noticed it was there in editing, and then not bothered to go back for it to see what secrets it holds. And I see you there trying to trick me into whipping a friend. Because friends don't make friends whip friends. Friends make friends whip cream. Mandor hand hook car door. This has been a terrible episode, and I'm very much aware of it. And we have the duck. I see you there pretending to be a hairstyle. And you can just stop. Are you... is another Zeke pretending to be the fellow duck baby? It's so cute! There's the one at the end as well. It's being all... You there, Curly. You're not real. You heard it here first. Curly of Asty Lowell fame isn't real. Does Asty is Lowell? Pop. Have I redeemed myself yet? Have I made up for the garbage that was this episode as a whole? I'm just saying, Boom Boatyard made me feel like a failure as a person. Can I overstate that enough? And how many more Zeke levels are there? Does he just have a level for every level in the game? Because if so, we're going to be here for quite a while. Mushroom Run, or just Moom for short. I don't know. I'm trying to be funny and failing miserably, just like every day of my life. I'm doing it again, aren't I? Where everything I say is just self-effacement. Did I mention, Zeke, how... Just how? How do you keep splitting yourself? You know, have you been watching one of those Narutos? I see you there, Zeke. Excuse you. Excuse you? You're there, and I got you, like, 12 times, and you're just like, nah, you can't get me because the block's in the way. And I'm like, but I can get you because I just got you. Rude child. Well, I'll get you this way then. Friend. Honestly. In other news, Steam's summer sale is happening. I bought exactly 2.5 things. Because, like, I technically bought 3 games, but 2 of them were part of a bundle. And I intend to stream them at some point. And those shall be enjoyed by people such as yourself, if you're into that sort of thing. Where are the other Zeeks? I appear to be missing 4 of them. That's like a new record or something. Well, for this level, yes, it's a record low because we started this level having not found any, and I've never done this level before. Well, I have, just not in hide-and-seek mode. New record, now we're only missing 3. Is this tiresome? I'd imagine it probably would be. 2! But where could they be? And if I go to where the wheel was, is there just a... Oh, is this just a hidden Zeke? Crouching Dragon hidden Zeke. So it's not just like we can whip the wheel and then it'll bring up an error message saying, no, you must... You have failed. No clear, try again. Find all your friends, which I have done. I found all of your friends because, of course I wouldn't have any friends of my own. I'm a Let's Player. 300 beads! Well, I have no idea how much time I'm going to save through the speed up stuff earlier, but I'll do one more level and then call it an episode, and then go to bed, even though it is 4:45 in the afternoon, so, Anyway, one more hide and seek, and then I'm going to call it a day. For the time being, anyway. Sweets Park, haven't we already done hide and seek? I know we've done beads here, but well, I'm not going to fight it because it's a pretty level. Still don't know what my child self was so afraid of with Beatrix that one time. I don't know why it stuck. Was this the reason why it stuck in my head for some reason? Well, no, because I remembered the layout of it so clearly before. Huh. Well, how bad can this be? The Zeke hiding inside a donut? Because who wouldn't want to hide inside a donut? Except people who don't enjoy being eaten, I suppose. Because, I mean, hiding inside a donut, that's just asking for trouble. And here we have Monmouth. Which is a place. But that's just my special little way of saying creme caramel dispensary. Because clearly all creme caramels originate in Monmouth. I don't know where Monmouth is, actually. I know it's somewhere in this country. Not affiliated with the hamlet of Blount's, which exists. About 6 people live there, and it's fun. I saw a Zeke, but is there another Zeke back heek? Back heek. Back heek. If I say it again, it'll be funny. Sudden craving for cheese. I have. Many grammars I can use. Wolf. And then if I go down here, yes, beads, no Zeke. Well, there you are. You're hiding inside a conveyor belt, as is tradition. Whip. I will whip your cream. I will whip your cream and harsh your mellow. I don't know if that's a... Those beads don't count. 497. That's a number. And of course, there are more hide-and-seek stages. Why would there not be? But I promised that I would draw the line at that one, so we'll at least take a sneak peek at which level he'll be taunting us with next time. But, I mean, actually, in the next episode, I'm probably just going to start on Snowland, which I thought I was going to do this time until I remembered that I had that arse level to do, but I didn't know it was arse at the time in my defense. Ramble, 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 roo. I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons. 20 seconds, that's going to be fun. But save it for another time. Not even next episode, just another time. See you then.